Breast Cancer Awareness Month kicks off in just a few days, and Baylor Scott White teaming up now with Kultgen Ford to offer free mammograms. Here to tell us about that event as well as how you can get a life-saving screening is Michelle Wilson from Baylor Scott White Hillcrest here next to me, and then she's with the Breast Center, also Claire Kultgen McDonald, president of Kultgen Ford. So we know the reason to emphasize why it is so important to highlight this disease.
Yeah, because 1 in 8 women are going to get diagnosed in their lifetime, so highlighting the disease isn't that important.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk about the breast cancer prevention, there are some things women can do to stay vigilant, and we hear that word a lot, vigilant, but that's just staying on top of it. Essentially, what should they be doing?
Getting those yearly mammograms after the age of 40. So we still recommend a baseline at the age of 35 and then every year after the age of 40. And the reason that's so important is so that we catch it at its earliest stage. So
every year.
Every year, yeah.
And self-exams as well, I'm sure, would be advised.
Absolutely.
For the last 3 years, we know Kultgen Ford has helped to make sure women across Central Texas get the mammograms they need. So tell us about this free mammogram program. What's that all about?
Yeah, the dealership has a long history of just kind of being involved in breast cancer and breast cancer research. And about 3.5 years ago, we were trying to figure out what the needs of our community were, and so we gave them a call and they said we need help with mammograms. So we talked about what that could look like, and they asked us to help pitch in and cover the cost for women that can't afford it. So we've been doing that. It's our 3rd year and we're excited to be a part of it.
How's the reaction and response been to that? It has to be fantastic.
Absolutely. The women are just overjoyed when they call and they're like, I don't have to pay anything. And I'm like, no, nothing. Thank Kultgen Ford. And they do. They're so grateful, so grateful.
Life-saving information they could potentially get out of that for sure.
Absolutely.
You know that we want to tell people, or ask people, what inspired you to want to be a part of this program and give away these mammograms?
I'm lucky. We have a family legacy of supporting the community. My great-grandfather was involved in healthcare in Waco, and then my grandfather and dad. It's just kind of the dealership's always been involved in supporting healthcare needs of our community. And Ford and Kultgen Ford particularly have always had a little niche with breast cancer support. And then being a female car dealer is a little unusual. So I guess just it's really neat to be involved in a typically more female-oriented cause, but also it's more about just Waco and healthcare, and another neat way we can support that for our community where this is our home.
Who does qualify for these?
Any woman that does not have health insurance.
Okay.
And that's the nice part, is that, some women fall into that gap of care where they may make too much to get some sort of assistance, and luckily with the program that Claire's providing, it's just as long as you don't have insurance.
A lot of women may be intimidated by the idea of getting a mammogram, but we always hear it's never as bad as you think, not nearly. Can you walk us through the process for those who maybe are a little uncomfortable with the idea, to let them know kind of what it's like?
Well, that is the exact thing we hear when a woman gets done with her first mammogram is, well, that wasn't bad at all. So it's not scary. Unless your breasts are just extremely tender to the touch, it's not painful. It's very quick. Women are usually in and out of our breast center in 20 minutes. It's 4 simple pictures. We do 2 from the top, 2 from the side, just gentle compression, and you're in and out.
Yeah.
For a year, for a whole year.
For a year.
20 minutes.
Results, generally, how long do those take to get?
If they are part of our email results, they get results usually within about 30 minutes to an hour of leaving. Yes, it's very fast. If they get the standard mail, like in the letter, then it can take a few more days. But if we ever need anything else, we're going to call that woman typically within 24 hours. We're not going to send a letter in the mail or an email. We're going to make personal contact.
How can people sign up for these free mammograms? What should they do?
They can call the breast center and set it up then. They can, I don't think you can do this one online, but there is a QR code that I think that y'all were going to mention too, that you can use the QR code. But the breast center can be reached at 254-202-4220, and just let them know that you heard about the Kultgen Ford grant and wanted to see about getting scheduled.
For all of the women in our lives, we thank you, as men. And of course, men can get breast cancer as well.
Absolutely.
We know, so we've got to stay on top of that too. So thank you for what you're doing. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much.
We'll be right back.